What is happening, everybody? JT back in the studio for a Friday drive-by in the studio, 10-4 live. Hope you guys are having a good afternoon, good day so far, and it's been a good week, man. It's been fun this week. We've had National Truck Driver Appreciation Week all week long, and we've put up some real nice photo collages of different drivers and such throughout the week that we appreciate and hope you do as well. You guys all deserve and do get our appreciation here from 10-4 Magazine, Studio 10-4 Live, and myself, JT. So glad to be able to share that, put it out there, and make it happen, man. See if we get anybody in here today, not the usual deal, I know, so we'll probably have a few people trickle in here and there. And of course, anybody watching live, thanks for tuning in, and if you watch on the playback, appreciate that too. It's always fun to catch up and see what's going on. We stream to Facebook, YouTube, and X simultaneously, and we're doing that right now today with the Friday drive-by. Yesterday we did Throwback Big Rig Thursday and threw some photos up. One of the sets I threw up was from back in the day, 2003, and from the Cherokee Truck Show, Cherokee Bob, Crazy Bob, Bob Hitchcock, however you knew him. He was known as many different names by many different folks. So we had some fun back in those days, and I really enjoyed reading some of the comments that ended up coming up on this particular photo. And one of the comments that I really got a kick out of was, he's not making a living with that show pony. Well, Larry, as I said, think again. And here's the thing about some of these show trucks, not all of them, but some of them. In fact, most of them. And in this case, this was a 98 379 that basically kicked everybody's ass pretty much everywhere it went. That truck, and how Bill and Marie Sandvik put that truck together every time they showed it, made all the difference in the world. It just was incredible. Things that he did and the way they built this thing out, man, there was just not anything out there like it, or that had been done like that before. So guarantee you that people were taking notes from his build and incorporating into their own, as many of us have done. Guilty right here myself. And I hope that there was some things along the way that I did that maybe somebody gleaned and used on their future builds as well. But this particular truck and in general, the show truck deal, it's not just if the truck hooks up to a trailer and pulls a load, man. I'll bet you there's more people that know Bill and Marie or Sandvik Trucking for their show trucks than they do for the loads they've pulled. And here's the thing. In that process, they've built their brand. So great job of marketing and supporting your company and making it work for you, the show side of things, and having fun, meeting people. I'm still friends with these guys. And Bill has come out and hung out with us at different shows in the recent past years, kind of checking out things, seeing where they're at now. And it was cool to have him. This particular truck specifically, well, there it is. And that is current. That is today. And as Bob Sandvik points out, he's driving at 2,000 miles a week. Now, is it the show truck that it was in, back in the day? Well, yeah, it's the truck. It's just, they took some of the stuff that made you look at it going down the road away. And I mean, man, plain white wrapper, and there it is. So 98 Peterbilt, still out there doing it, 2,000 miles a week. So fantastic, and super excited and glad to hear that. Bob, thanks for sharing that with everybody. That's really very Very nice of you. And there's the inside of it. Just still as cool as hell. I wish it still had this side right here, with Bill coming out the back. But hey, maybe it does. I don't know. But the rest of it's all white now, and all the fancy graphics on the side and paint and stuff are all gone. But we had some fun back in those days, guys, didn't we? And yeah, there's a lot of comments on here from everybody that took note of that and agree. Mine right there, yours truly. I had to throw that in there. Bob's Hot Rod, and that bullnose right there, man. That truck, it got more looks and talk and chatter than anything out there. I'll tell you, it was a lot of fun. And ugliest truck award, I think it got one year. He brought that thing around a few times, so very cool. And this truck right here, man, this truck was infamous, man. I'll tell you what, for a lot of reasons. One of which was the entire cab was tinted, windshield, everything. And I don't know if he, continuously got tickets or not on that thing, but I'll tell you, it was pretty cool. And another one of those ones, man, made the cover of 10-4 magazine, and rest is history. So, all right, back with you. Narcy, what's going on, man? You're going on your way to Truck Show Lubbock, Texas. Right on. Well, good deal. And I'm sure, there's a lot of trucks going to shows right now or already at them this weekend. No exception. There's multiple shows. Next weekend, big weekend. Everybody's already got their plans and are on their way. I'm sure you're either, as far as we're concerned, you're going to one of two places, GBATS or Turlock, California, to Souza Memorial. We will be at the Souza Memorial. Our guy, Eric Hill, will be at GBATS, Guilty by Association truck show, representing 10-4 this year. And then after that, man, we're getting set for Dixon, California, and the Bobtail Apparel Truck Show, and of course our show, our feature show, last one of the year, and that is the 10-4 Trucker Rodeo. Kevin Harvick, Kern County Raceway, Bakersfield, California. So hopefully we'll be seeing a bunch of you down there. Hey, well, Annette, stick around. I got something for you coming up here in a minute. And it is, in fact, get everybody around, the family around the TV, the computer, whatever you're watching on. You guys are going to dig this, because our last feature for this week, for National Truck Driver Appreciation Week, I haven't posted it yet, but I will now. And I will share it here as well with you. Let me get this going. In fact, give me 1 second and I will have this set up and ready to go. Whoops. Wrong one, man. Wrong one. We want, there we go. All right. Drum roll, please. In fact, I'm going to share it with you guys first before I post it. And that way y'all can get the first look at it. Our final tribute and collage to celebrating National Truck Driver Appreciation Week is our own, and coming up right now, Magini and Son, first family of trucking for 10-4 magazine, and all of the family in there. There are so many of you guys. I mean, in the picture here, and I don't know, I can't tell who's in the back there, but we got Jody, Melvin, Mitch, and Mike. But I want to also certainly reach out and mention Roger and Annette. And everybody gone to lunch. Well, you can play it back for them later, Annette, and let them know what's going on and what we did. I am now going to push the button on our post that's going to go up on our social media, and there's more narrative there. I definitely mentioned everybody, I hope, and those of us, or those of you that I didn't, believe me, well, it's only because I'm short of names and but not appreciation. And you guys are all awesome. Magini family does so much for 10-4 magazine and Studio 10-4 and myself, and we appreciate you guys and all that you do, and of course everything that you do to make us all look good out there, and you do a real good job of doing that. So thank you for many years of being there and being a part of 10-4 magazine. Two-time cover truck feature, by the way, and that is that same truck that is on the cover in 2003 and in 2023. So Roger and Ryan with the back trucks. Okay, right on. Thank you, Ned. Appreciate that. And give a shout out to everybody tuning in. We got Dan and Shannon here, Richie, and as I said, Narcy Saurus. Narcy, you going to be scared driving that truck to Atlanta? Man, I'm telling you, dude. I don't think you're going to be driving it there, though. You guys are going to throw it on the back of something and bring it out there, because I'd hate to see any one single chip, ding, anything on that truck after everything that's gone into building that thing. You guys got to see what's going on down there in Arizona at Pickett Brothers and what they're building. Steve, good to have you on board there, buddy. Steve Rodriguez from Tulare, California. Cool. So anyway, guys, it's been a fun week. Like I said, it has really been cool sharing all, and now you guys can see the in fact, I'll put it up here and we can take a look. You can see the last tribute of the week, and I'm going to do another one over on our TikTok as well and get that out there. But there it is, and it's proud of us to be able to do that. Proud of you guys to be able to represent, man. I'll tell you what, quite a collection of trucks and quite a family. You guys really do a good job. So thanks a lot. Appreciate you. A lot of weather's been going on down in SoCal and up in the high desert, and I guess Dan and Shan up in their neighborhood as well. 2 days solid of some serious rain that's been coming in and knocking all the smoke and out of the air and the fires on the ground out. So I hope that is the case. I hope fires are gone and done. I've been seeing a lot of posts from the CHP roads in the high desert, roads that I've traveled many times, washed out, gone. I mean, they are. I saw one video today, literally just the road was gone and it was a river now. So they're not going to come in and just scrape the roads, which in some cases they're able to do that. And I've been up there in the high desert, traveling up there on my way to Gorman and going down in that area, and gone through some of those areas where the rains flood and come over the road. Sometimes very bad, where I mean literally it's like, holy crap, I hope I didn't tear anything off the truck when I went across that water, because it wasn't just water, man. There's rocks and mud and everything else that comes along with it. And in this case, the road literally just gone, big time gone. So yeah, right on. So Steve, you're up at is that Tachi Casino in Lemoore? Well, have fun. Shannon got 1.5 inches. I'm going to turn on the comments down here on the screen. Shannon, you guys got 1.5 inches of rain since last night. So that's huge, especially as dry as it has been. And I know that a lot of that rain, that water is going to run off, cause erosion, especially with all these fires. It's always the outcome of there in California, you get fires and then you get mudslides. That's just kind of how they roll, and nothing new, but very unfortunate, and circumstances being what they are. Boy, everybody be careful out there. If you're on the road and you're dealing with it, make sure you know where you're going and that you check what the road conditions are before, because some of these roads are gone. They're washed out. Something back to here I want to share with you guys too, and this is something that I really enjoyed when I was going through putting together putting together the photos for today's post, and I'm going to bring this up, and this ought to bring back some memories here for you guys. Let's see here. We're going to go to 2003, and I'm just going to bring them up as I can. The cool thing about this is Boomer and his family, and this is the guy, and that's the truck back there that is now known as the Godfather. This guy, Liquid Transport, man, out of Stockton, California, used to run with this guy. Not same commodities, but we'd see him out there in the early morning while we were out there doing our thing. He'd be out there doing his, and you'd always know that truck because of the green lights on the clearance lights on the cab, and there it is. And that is the Godfather back before it became such, and the Magini family bought it and turned it into what it is today, which is a really cool truck. Can't wait to see it again real soon. I'm sure we will here next weekend. So, and of course, the cover of 2003 up close with Mike's truck right there. Amazing, isn't it? Amazing. You know, kind of cool too. This really falls in line and in suit with what we were doing on our Wednesday show, and that was talking with the guys that built our current cover truck that's on the magazine right now, and the fact that truck is on the cover, but it was built some 25 years ago, and it was a competing show truck back then, and here it is now. So I don't know who those youngsters are, but whoa, look at them, those kids. Look at you crazy kids, man, back in the day. Annette, you had trouble written all over you, darling. You're in that look on your face. I love it. And Mike, holy crap, man. Most of us at this point, we've lost all our hair. You'd see Mike nowadays, and that is not the case, man. He's grown more and got more than he ever had. So I think that's pretty awesome too. All right, listen, man, Friday drive-by, the idea is just get in and get out, say howdy, and show you a few things and share what's going on. Rodeo registration, 10-4 Trucker Rodeo and Show, which we got coming up in the first weekend of November. Want to make sure everybody gets registered. If you haven't registered yet, get online and go down there and check it out. 104magazine.com, Trucker Rodeo, wherever you decide you want to pull the trigger on, it's going to take you to the same place. So just get there and get it done and get registered. The sooner the better. And events can fill up. I'm not saying they are going to, but they can and they might. So if you are going to compete in any of the events, the competition that are going to be going on Saturday and Sunday, make sure you get registered for it now before there is no space for you to get in and get registered. There are caps on these events as far as how many guys can sign up and compete. Otherwise, we'd be there all week trying to get you guys in and out. So make sure you get that done. Souza Memorial Truck Show next weekend. We'll be seeing everybody down there in Turlock, California at the Stanislaus County Fairgrounds. Look forward to getting caught up with some folks and hanging out, probably tasting a Bloody Mary or two over the weekend. That'll be fun. That's about it for me. Magazine's coming out next week. We got a new already next week. Is that right, Dan? Man, end of next week, maybe. Yeah, end of next week. So another month. Burn through it, man. They go by quick. So look forward to seeing that. Make sure you get yours. Get your subscriptions. That's the best way to get 10-4 magazine, and that way you don't have to go hunt one down somewhere. Although visiting your local Chrome shop, that isn't a bad thing, or truck stop, wherever that you might be picking your magazines up. If they've got them and you can get them there, fantastic. Otherwise, get yourself a subscription, and you'll get yours mailed to you every month. Yeah, you bet, Annette. Absolutely, huh? Like I said, get the family around and check those out. Those are some goodies, but from back in 2003, back in the day. Mike, what's going on, bro? I hope we see you soon somewhere, and next weekend at Soza or wherever that comes up. I'm hoping you're going to be there, and definitely at Trucker Rodeo for sure. All right, everybody, listen, have a great weekend. Look forward to next week. We will be on air Wednesday. I will be traveling on Thursday, it looks like. So we'll have our Studio 10-4 live, the weekly update will be happening. And then we will be live streaming Friday and Saturday. Light shows are Friday and Saturday night from the Soza, so we'll probably do both. But at this point, not sure, but we'll definitely get one of those in. And of course, live streams all day Friday and Saturday for you. All right. You guys take care, and we will see you soon somewhere along the way. Keep the shiny side up. Stay safe out there. It's been fun. Friday drive by. We love it. Take care, everybody.